The text came in just as the last guest stepped onto the rooftop balcony of my Monaco penthouse. "We think you need some time alone to figure things out." That's what my parents wrote. I replied with 2 words: take care. They had no idea I was 30 floors above the Mediterranean, hosting a private gala for CEOs, royals, and the editor of Forbes Europe. And in less than 12 hours, their last name, my last name, would be plastered across headlines they never believed I'd be in. Growing up, I thought love was supposed to come with conditions. "We push you because we love you." "You'll thank us when you're successful." "You're not ready." That last one, they said it the most. Especially when I turned down their law school plan. Especially when I invested my scholarship money into a startup they called a wasteful little app. I slept in my car for 6 weeks after that. They didn't know. Because I didn't tell them. Because I knew, deep down, they would have said, "Good, maybe now you'll listen." The betrayal didn't come all at once. It came in moments. When I showed them my first prototype and my father said, "So, it's like Facebook, but dumber?" When I landed a $50,000 investment and my mother asked, "Are you laundering money?" When I missed my sister's engagement dinner because I was pitching in Zurich and they sent a group photo with me cropped out completely. They weren't just absent, they were rooting for my failure. So I stopped explaining, and I started building, quietly. I worked 20-hour days, lived off vending machines and instant noodles, coded through migraines and doubt. While they posted family dinners on Facebook, I was networking with VCs in Berlin, shaking hands with tech royalty in Lisbon. And then, one day, I wasn't broke anymore. I was profitable, then scalable, then untouchable. The turning point came when my app got acquired by a multinational for 8 figures. My lawyer called it a life-changing deal. I called it leverage. Because this time, I wasn't going to just succeed. I was going to make sure they saw it. I bought a penthouse in Monaco under an alias, not for privacy, for strategy. Because the goal wasn't to disappear. It was to reappear, louder, brighter, untouchable. I threw a gala, black tie, invite only, discreetly blasted across elite media under embargo. The room was filled with power, hedge fund managers, influencers with governments in their DMs, and the billionaire who mentored me in secret. I made one toast, just one. To the people who told me I wasn't ready, I said, raising my glass, to those who thought I needed time alone to figure things out, you were right, and I did. The headlines dropped at sunrise. From homeless coder to Monaco mogul, the silent rise of tech's dark horse. Who is the mysterious host behind the billionaire gala in Monte Carlo? Meet the young founder Silicon Valley regrets ignoring. And just like that, I wasn't their invisible son anymore. I was news. They called. I didn't answer. They emailed, sent voice notes, even tried messaging through my assistant. Nothing. Because silence says what words never can. You see, revenge doesn't always come wrapped in cruelty. Sometimes it's a press photo. Sometimes it's a headline they weren't mentioned in. Sometimes it's letting them watch the world admire the child they spent years doubting and realizing they're not part of the story anymore. Weeks later, I got a letter, handwritten, sloppy, from my father. "We didn't know you were doing so well. We're proud of you. Maybe we could visit sometime. We can talk, start fresh." I stared at the ink like it meant something. Then I tossed it in the fireplace. Because I didn't build all this to impress them. I built it in spite of them. My story isn't about revenge. It's about proof. That love doesn't have to come from the people who raised you. That silence can be stronger than screaming. That being cast out doesn't mean you disappear. It means you rise in places they'll never reach. And now, whenever someone asks me how I made it, I just smile and say, "My parents gave me a gift once. They walked away. I simply made sure they had something to watch from the distance."